1977 SL. This is a 350, so the 3.5 litre V8 in the R107 shape, as you can see. It's finished in bright red with the half leather houndstooth interior, black hood, and we do have a full body coloured hardtop. We'll start by having a quick look at the hardtop. You've got a couple of little marks on the leading edge of it there. Flat surface of what would be the roof is all nice and straight. All of the stainless work is nice and bright. Rear window is good. And then if we pop underneath, headlining is pretty good as well. There is some photos with it on the car, it fits right, all that sort of stuff. Now onto the car. If we start on this driver's side and look down this side of the car, you can see it's nice and straight. That body line all the way down is nice and sharp. It's not full of filler or ripples or anything like that. Driver's wing, we've got one little mark just here on the wing. The arch itself is nice and sharp all the way around. Rest of the wing, nice and tidy. Got quite an early car, so it's steel wheels with the painted hubcaps, which for me on a 107, especially in red, look excellent. Loads of tread left on the tyre. If we look down here, normally you can find a bit of stone chips coming through here, which will cause a bit of corrosion, but this one, right the way around on that bottom lip, it's lovely and tidy all the way down. There's a little bit of road grime in there. It was driven to us as well. Coming all the way along, that sill you can see, really nice and tidy, apart from that little bit of road grime, like I say. You can see further underneath there as well. Lovely and clean. Continuing our way down the driver's side, there's no real marks to note on the driver's door. Leading edge, we've got a couple of little chips down the bottom there where it's been opened on something, but that is me being particularly picky. And then onto the rear arch again, nice and sharp all the way around. It's those bottom lips you want to look at for corrosion coming through, but as you can see, this one all good. Rest of that rear quarter nice and tidy. All the stainless trim. These can go quite milky or pit, but these ones are really nice, as is that A-pillar and along the front scuttle there. Do the full soft top in a second. No marks to note on that rear quarter. If we look up this side again, nice and straight. Have a look below the rear bumper, a little bit of road dirt on there. Other than that, nice and tidy. All the chrome work on the rear bumper is nice and tidy. Normally these rubbers can sort of distort a little bit, but these ones are all good. Tail lights on both sides are clean and clear. Lower half of that rear valance, again, all good there. If we're being really picky, there's a couple of tiny little bits of pitting on the boot handle. But like I say, that is me being really picky. Boot lid is all lovely and straight. There's no marks on there. Quite often you can get marks under here from where the hard top sits. But again, you can see lovely and clean all the way along. Round on the passenger side, and again, nice and straight all the way up. It's not full of filler or ripples or anything like that. Rear arch, nice and sharp. Clean and tidy down the bottom there. On both sides. Have a look along the sill on this side as well. Again, really, really good along there. Nice straight lip. It's not been jacked up wrong or rammed up any curbs. Nice and clean underneath. No real marks to note on that passenger door there. Again, the A-pillar on this side. Clean and tidy, all good. Along that scuttle, we've got one little bit of lacquer peel just there. You'll just be able to see it there. And the windscreen itself is all nice and tidy as well. Front passenger wing, again, starting down the bottom, nice and sharp. A little bit of road dirt. We do need to do a better job of cleaning these cars, don't we? Lovely and sharp all the way around that arch. And your final good wheel tyre and hubcap. Chrome work on the front is the same as the back, nice and clean. Rubbers are all nice and straight. Lower half of that bumper is good with your fog lights in it. Indicators and headlamps on both sides are clean and clear. Grill's particularly nice. Normally these plastics dry out and go grey, but these ones are really good. And then up onto the bonnet, nice and straight. Not really anything to whinge about in the way of stone chips either, very good. Have another look along that scuttle where it meets the screen again. No sign of any corrosion coming through. Black hard soft top. Got a couple of little marks on it that won't wiped off, but there's no wear on any of the ribs or anything like that. We've left it up for a couple of days with the window up just to see how it straightens out. There's a slight little split here and then exactly the same spot on the other side. It's just where it goes down. The best thing to do is when you put it down, put a towel in there. This will not happen. Another one there. But the actual canvas section is all lovely and tidy. Best thing to do is get a new set of windows stitched in. They're really easy to do now as well. And along that leading edge is nice and tidy. So you've got soft top, hard top, and obviously full roadster. Moving on to the interior. And for me, this is the best color combo. So you've got the red outside, black top, half leather interior in the houndstooth. Lovely and clean on that backrest. We've got one little bit of wear just here, but the rest of it all nice and tidy. Beads along the outer edges are good. It's had a small repair here at some point on this outer bolster, right where the seatbelt sits, but it has had one. Door card, all lovely and clean and tidy. No marks on the door shuts. Carpet sets are nice and dark. The heel pads are good as well. No real wear to the steering wheel. This one's done 80,876 miles, so pretty low for one of these. Nice and clean along the top. Standard stereo in there. Center console all nice and clean as well. And then underneath there, again, lovely and tidy all the way down. Into the boot, again, carpet set nice and clean. Got a little bit of cardboard in there, we'll get rid of that. All good along there. You've got your jack, tool roll. Really good on that back side. And then the underside of the boot lid, again, nice and tidy. Onto the passenger side. Again, door card, lovely and clean and tidy. Door shuts are nice and neat. They've not had seatbelts jammed in them or people getting in without picking their feet up. And then passenger seat, all the beading, lovely and tidy. All the leather section, really, really nice. Nice and firm, as is the driver's seat. Tiny, tiny little bit of wear there if we're being really picky, but the rest of it very, very good. This side of the dash, all nice and tidy as well. We'll move on to under the bonnet. Like I say, this one was driven to us. It's been with us a few days now. It starts on the button as you'd expect. Any Merc 2 really, to be fair. 3.5 V8. Still has the sound deadening on the bulkhead there, which is all lovely and tidy. Inner wings are all very good. And I mean, you can see all the plaques lovely and clean and clear. There's no sign of any corrosion coming through there. And the engine nice and clean and tidy. Doesn't look like it's been messed with. It's been parked here a little while, not dropping any fluid on the floor. We'll get it fired up. Fires up on the button, that auto choke kicking in because it is stone cold. Sitting and idling lovely. Nothing nasty coming out of the back. And if we have a look on the dash, you can see stone cold, good oil pressure straight away, no warning lights on. So there you have it, R107 350 SL, so that's the V8 engine. In the best colour if you ask me, with the hard top. If you've got any more questions at all, please get in touch. Thank you.